What the f*** is Dovetail? It's, hang on a minute, it's...
Can I just think for a minute?
Project Dovetail, well, Dovetail is a project I'm
just going to say it for once, what I'm going to say.
What is it again?
I'm not sure anyone really knows.
Well, that's what most people say, so we're here to cut through any confusion.
Small, far away.
Watch this, then you'll be ready to answer the question, what the f*** is Dovetail?
Dovetail is Barb going to the next phase of its evolution, which is finally managing to measure more than just a television screen.
Barb has been brilliant at telling us how many people are watching, say, Countdown on their sofas on a TV. But what it can't do is tell us how many people are watching Naked Attraction on their smartphone on the toilet.
That means that it's laptops, PCs, tablets, smartphones, whichever type of screen is being used to watch TV content and advertising, Barb have committed to measure that as a whole.
I think this is going to be the best surprise of your life.
A programme like Made in Chelsea, for example, a massive proportion of that viewing is done on VOD on different devices, so to get one final holistic number will give us a truer picture of who's watching. It takes all the actual VOD viewing data from different platforms and then merges it with the data from the panel. As well as knowing how many views there are, we actually know who's watching it, how many people are watching it and what their profile is. And it will then merge that with the rest of the normal Barb data to give us a more holistic idea of who's watching our programmes and channels.
How did you know that?
I don't know, I'm clever bollocks, ain't I?
So when Dovetail's launched, what people will get is what they've always had, the overnight data that shows what happened last night and what happens in the consolidated picture across the last week. But then they'll also get an additional layer of data that shows consumption on the additional platforms to reflect the viewing that we know is really taking place. This is hugely exciting for Channel 4 because we've always been very ambitious in digital and we've pushed a lot to drive our viewers to consume content on demand through all four. And we've known through our own first-party data how successful that's been. But now we have linear data and on-demand data both captured through Dovetail, so we can genuinely see how consumption moves across the two. And the advertisers can see that as well, so they can work out how to plan their media spend.
Up next, something awesome, but not as awesome as me.
I think the key thing about Dovetail is that we now have reliable gold standard measurement to reflect the way television is consumed in the modern day. And it doesn't sound like that should be complicated, but it really is, and we're very proud to have got there.